Continuing here, Willard and Dibs, 95.7 The Game as we get the week started with a lot going on. There's no story better than this one, that is for sure. You may have seen the name, the Giants winning pitcher yesterday. It might be unfamiliar to you. Spencer Bivens, who was called up, gets the win right away. And we're going to give you a little bit of the background on the story, but Spencer joins us now. Spencer, let's take a moment and do this. Dude, how are you in the big leagues? You're at Wrigley Field right now.
Yeah, it's hard to believe it myself, but I'm blessed to be here, and I'm super thankful for the Giants for giving me an opportunity.
We're going to give the people listening a little bit of the background of why we're saying it that way and what got us to here. But start with this. What is the characteristic in you that just would not allow you through all of your journey to give up?
I would say persistent and probably a little bit annoying.
Please explain.
I didn't stop, and there were plenty of reasons to stop. And I reached out to a lot of people along the way for some help and some advice. I exhausted every resource, and it probably annoyed some people.
I mean, what a journey from the Wild Things to the Slammin' Sammys to the Honey Hunters to France and back again. Tell me about how you were able to use the internet to help you get extra velocity and learn new pitches.
Yeah, so, when I came back from France, I really wanted to, try to play pro ball. And one of my best friends was playing in the Wild Things, and during COVID, he got me into a little league that they were making, and I did well enough, got a contract over there. And then the 21 to 22 off season, I really, put all my eggs in one basket, went all in, and I did what's called Tread Athletics. I did a remote throwing program with them, and I was working out, really hard as I'd ever gone. Gained 20 pounds, and their program really helped me figure out how to use my body and what pitches work best for me. And, it really made my career go straight up.
Giants pitcher Spencer Bivens is joining us here on 95.7 The Game. And we will get back to a little bit more of the history. But let's get to yesterday for a second and just getting the call, ending up in the big leagues. You said something after the game that really stuck out to me. You said it was nothing like you imagined it to be. What did you mean by that? What did you imagine it to be, and how was it different?
Well, I thought the way I would get called up would be different, and I didn't expect any of the things that happened the way they happened. It was unbelievable. It was everything I wanted it to be. It's just not at all how I expected it to happen. You picture like a night game or something, or getting in like a late role as a debut guy, but I got very fortunate to throw in some very important innings, and I got Sean Jelly here messing with me, and it's cool. It's cool. I can't describe it, but I'm super thankful for it, and it wasn't what I imagined, but it's everything I wanted it to be.
And how did that come about? How did you get the call, and where were you, and when it all kind of crystallized in your mind and in your reality that you were going to be a major leaguer?
Oh, it still hasn't settled in. But we were in Reno. Our team was playing against the Aces, and I got called down in the 7th inning to the dugout. And typically I'd be warming up in this situation. And they looked at me and said, "Bivens, get moving." And then they're like, "Wait, Bivens, they want to see you in the dugout," with a big smile. So it was pretty cool. But a lot of pitchers are going by right now, so I don't really want to be late for this.
Totally, yeah. No, totally understand. We'll get you going here in just a sec. I did have one more thing. I wonder if you could really kind of help our listeners understand. Is there kind of is there a thought or a scene in your head when you look back on your journey that really kind of crystallizes how far away from the major leagues you were, and can you take us there?
Oh, sure. in France, we would take little mini vans to games, and a coach would drive, and we would pack our own bags and stay in little motels. And then after games, people would be smoking cigarettes and drinking beer and kind of barbecuing with the other team, kind of like a rec league feel. But I mean, to be doing that as my quote unquote first pro year, and then sitting here in Wrigley Field talking to you guys, I mean, it's come full circle.
Have you done the walk out onto the field and pinch yourself thing yet? Yeah,
me and some other guys, that were all in SAC earlier in the year, we walked out there and just taking a look at the view of the city. I had never been to Chicago, only flown into the airport, and it's just crazy. I'm at Wrigley Field right now.
1 for 1 appearance, 1 win.
Let's go.
Look at you.
Yeah, this was awesome. It was the best debut I could have ever had.
Dude, keep it going. It's great to hear your voice and see your story. What an inspiration. Congratulations, man, and thanks for hopping on.
Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it.
Spencer Bivens at Wrigley Field. I love that. He's like, I'm at Wrigley Field. This guy, and I don't even know how many years ago this was that he's talking about. We could kind of back float it, but I think it was just within the last 5 years, this guy has coaches driving minivans through France.
Yeah, 2019.
While teammates smoke cigarettes and drink beers as they get ready for a game that's 5 hours away, and they would only play on Saturdays and make $500 a month.
Crazy, and having a barbecue with the opposing team afterward, just like that rec ball feel.
Yeah,
and then you bounce around to more independent ball. And I also love the story in The Athletic about him just firing the ball into his couch to part of his rehab, and he didn't have anyone to catch him, so you're just trying to work on your pitching by throwing it at an old couch. Just so many great details to his story.